start, go back, do the Google your research. If you are first year, you have enough time to study and work on that. Okay. So because I assume some of the things taught in the school college. If not, you can go back and work on it. So I'm just waiting for others to join and Badal to join. So maybe another few minutes we'll wait and then start.
Okay, sir.
So in the first year, have you guys already anything taught on the AI, ML, machine learning or not yet?
So in MC first year, we don't have the topic related to AML, but now in our college, there is a data curation and annotation certification training program is started.
It's going on. Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Hmm. But I mean, others also can talk. But are you guys using the regular tools? Obviously, you must be using ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini. You guys must be using, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So maybe another 2 minutes. I was asked Badal. He coordinated. I was asking me if he's joining. I don't find him. Okay. So let's keep it interactive. I'll ask question if things are very early stage. You don't know. Maybe next time I can create a like the beginners one. But this one was mostly who are ready. How will be ready for the market to get a job. Okay. And what are the things needed to get a job? And if you don't know, don't worry. Whatever I'm showing, you just go back, do your own research on Cloud or Google or ChatGPT. Come back after a month again. I will do a follow up. But here is not to teach because you have teach professors. They will teach you. They know more about the theory. I will tell you all the terms you need to know. You need to study. You need to get ready for the market to get a job. So that's what I'll cover, and let's make it interactive. Anyone had any question you can ask. Um, I'm just waiting either start any if Srinivas sir is joining or Badal is joining. Otherwise, I can start. So let me check with Srinivas sir if he's joining. If not, I'll start. Okay. So give me a second. I'm sharing my entire screen. So I'll go back to my slide. Are you able to see my screen, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then good. So let me go back to my screen again. Uh, sorry. So good now. You are able to see it clearly. Seen the screen. I think you are the only person who is interacting. Hare Krishna, right? Your name.
Yes, sir.
And so you are able to see my first screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the purpose here, and I want to make it interactive. I don't want to just talk one way. You guys have any question, you can ask me and stop me. And if you think, oh, it is advanced or you don't know it, then we can go to the next step. But here, the purpose here is what are the things you need to know to get ready for market, where you are first year or second year, third year. If these are the things you are learn, you'll definitely get a job. So this is a like, big shift in the market. So you'll definitely get a job. You'll if you are um, preparing on these areas. Okay. So, and by the way, this slide I did not create myself. I just asked Claude. You know, how many of you know Claude?
Yes, sir.
You know, all of you know, right? Okay. So I
Yes, sir.
asked Claude, and I said, okay, I have a like talk with my college, and then it prepared everything for me, and 2 3 slides I just added. But that's how we work nowadays, right? And so my background is I am the first year MCA. So all of you are MCA, right? Or anyone from BTech here?
No, sir. All of now are from NCA now.
The in the group, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I am the first year MCA. Okay, I completed 91. Okay, so with whatever like Claude know my profile, and Claude created this slide for me. See, this is my. I've been doing an enterprise architect and data platform. I worked on Cloud, and I worked on clouds like I worked on AWS, GCP, Kubernetes, many areas, and now I am into GenAI. So I was just waiting for Badal. Do you guys know if Badal will join, or you don't know?
Sir, I think we should start now.
Okay, okay. So this is my background. When anyone comes, they can come here, but everyone should speak. If you don't speak out, if you don't ask question, I don't know what I'm covering. Okay. So Hare you are not the only person. Others, you start once I start slide, you stop me, you question me, then I'll know okay we're interacting, because I'm not able to like see on the video because I'm on my screen share. So any question you should ask. So now I'm in the why this discussion. Which screen you are seeing now, Hare Krishna? You are in the opportunity screen, right?
Yes, sir.
This is an opportunity screen. Okay. So why this talk, and why we need to know Gen AI? Because now 40% jobs are only on Gen AI. Anyone in Gen AI, they're definitely getting the job. Salary is 2 to 3 times in Gen AI area. And then day one, when you join somewhere, you need to know some terms like application you have to develop within a week. That's the current market expectation. And same thing in India also. There's a big shift in India also. Everyone knows what is Gen AI, what like the market demand is very hot. Once you are in the market, you know whatever I'm covering, you'll definitely get a job. So do some projects here, and uh, so and then again, all of you, do you know AI? Almost everyone knows what is AI. Can you answer? One of you, anyone, just tell what is AI without looking into my screen. What is AI? Any definition? Anyone?
Sir, AI stands for artificial intelligence. It has the ability to generate some kind of response based on the user input or user interaction.
Okay, okay. Oh God. Okay, perfect. Badal was calling. I'm asking him. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Badal was calling. I'm just picking the call. Okay. Yeah, that's a good definition. Anyone else? What is AI? Hello. Hey, Badal, are you joining? Are anyone joining? Yeah, I need a coordinator from your end. So what I'm saying is, I don't want to talk one way. Whether you or someone coordinate them, and I'm now talking with everyone, and I think Hare Krishna is interactive. I everyone, if it's interactive, then I'll know what I'm covering. So I'll wait until you join. Okay. 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 So guys, I'll wait for until Badal joins. Then maybe he can coordinate with you guys. So yeah, that's a good definition of what is AI, and there are different categories under AI. Okay. So there's machine learning. Anyone knows what is machine learning or not yet? Can somebody tell what is machine learning?
Good evening, sir.
Huh? Yeah. Who joined?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I know I was asking what is machine learning. Can somebody tell what is machine learning, or you are not? You don't know what is machine learning. Anyone?
The machine learning is the way we are providing information to the machine, and
Yeah.
by using the data, uh, a machine or program can learn, uh, means learn something that working repeatedly.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. That's the answer. Yeah, yeah. So this slide I'm trying anyone if you don't know, go back. This slide I'll share. Understand what is AI. Understand within the AI there is a category of machine learning where machine learns from the data. There is a category called supervised learning. There is a category of unsupervised learning. It learns from the data, not like regular programming where you write the program, you get the access. But machine learning is machine learns from the data, it builds the intelligence, and there is a different category of machine learning. Go back. So whatever I'm covering here, go back, learn it. Next, whenever I plan next one, I'll create a quiz on it. Okay. And then within that, if it's more like complex work, computer vision, speech, natural language processing, then it comes deep learning. And within the deep learning, we have Gen AI, generative AI. And how did any of all of you heard about Gen AI?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now the area is generative AI area. Your all the can you give some example of LL like generative AI tools? Anyone?
So ChatGPT, Google Gemini.
Perfect. So these are all Gemini, and that became suddenly hot. See, AI is there for a long time. When I completed my MCA 91, for 6 months I had a AI project. But from 91 now 35 years also, there was not much improvement in AI, or at least it was there, but people are not excited. Why suddenly there's so much excitement? Why ChatGPT? That is the whole purpose of this meeting. Okay, why it's become suddenly important and why how things changed, how the like your GPU came, how the CPU came, all the details you need to know. So the big change came in 2017. So everything changed in AI. Even if 35 years I did my AI project, AI is there for 50 plus years, but this changed everything on the AI. There is something called transformer model, which is the your core of generative AI, your core of ChatGPT, your core of Cloud, your core of Gemini. So there is a so that term is called transformer. And here, anyone from final year or even any year, anyone heard about transformer? Yes or no? At least one person.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So what I assumed, I didn't create a slide thinking it is taught in the school because in the college I thought everyone is final year. If not, almost everyone here, go back, Google, attention is all you need. Look into my screen. Read that paper. Read that paper twice, thrice, doesn't matter. If you don't understand, download the paper. Ask ChatGPT, explain me what is attention is all you need. This is very important. Once you understand what attention is all you need, then you understand how ChatGPT works, how Cloud works, how Gemini works, how other tool works, how Meta works. Everything is works. So this is all you need to know. I don't, and maybe your teachers will explain when it will come in the class. Everyone's mind should be very clear what is transformer, why it is changed, and these terms. What is self attention? What is parallel training? What is encoding? All these things you need to know before even you work on ChatGPT or simply go to ChatGPT. Ask a ChatGPT what everyone go back and ask your ChatGPT for ChatGPT what is the behind architecture of ChatGPT? Ask ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, let's say transformer. Then ask what is transformer. Then it will explain, okay, transformer, this is the model, transformer self-attention model, it has tokens, it has vectors. Ask that. Everything ChatGPT will explain. I don't want to explain here. I'm just telling you, take these terms back, do work on it. 100% this is needed for your job. Okay. So that's what You need to know. You to know, and that transformer technology completely. So what happened is, just simple if I explain, in computer world everything is bits and bytes, 0 and 1. But in AI world or generative AI world, something is called vector. Any data gets transformed into a vector, and so when the vector is created, that is based on the word. So those are the things you need to understand. But we can have a separate session completely on transformer. But the only thing you have to do is that research paper, which was written in 2017 by Google, which is called "Attention is All You Need." You have to study it. Okay. So that, and then that is the background of all of the LLM, because something gets, so what is transformer? I was thinking to skip it, then I'll explain. If you didn't hear, this is the word. So basically, what is ChatGPT is doing? So, so for one of you, just answer, what is the job of, when you are asking question, what is ChatGPT giving you? So anyone, maybe Hare Krishna, very interesting or interactive. Tell me what, when you ask, what you get.
I would get the solution.
You got an answer. Okay. So it generates a content. How does it understand? It's not human. So can somebody guess why it gives so nicely?
So the GPT is already trained with some data, previous data. Based on that data, it generates the response.
Perfect.
Yes.
So that training perfect. So based on the past data, it understand. But how does it understand? That technology is it's called a transfer. Means, suppose you were saying, you'll ask the cat sit on dash. So it will say cat sit on mat. So how it knows? So it's a computer. How it will understand? So inside the computer, this transformer mechanism transforms everything, each word, into a vector, and it brings the relation. If it's a cat, it's an animal. All the animals are, it keeps in one place. Mat is the object. So all these things it converts in vector, and it builds a relation among themselves and bring a attention. Attention meaning you'll understand attention. Suppose your teacher asks a question. When you stand up giving the answer, sometimes you are very attentive. If I answer this, what my friend will think? The guy who is the topper in the class, what how will he think? Teacher will like it? So before you answer, you becomes very attentive about surrounding. Who are my surrounding? What they think, and you are becoming, sometimes you become little conscious, and based on that you answer. Same thing this transformer does is each of the word they become conscious about the surroundings. They become very attentive. Which is the word around me? The cat sit on understands what are the words around me. There is a word called cat. There is a word called mat. Based on that, it will predict the next word. So basically, simple thing you understand. It always predicts the next thing based on your input. Whereas Google, you search something, you used to get a data. Whereas here, this does the learning and everything, but the technique by which it learns the past data is called the transformer. Okay, so that you have to understand. If you want, we can have a separate class on transformer. Almost everyone who is in ChatGPT who are using, don't use statistics next time until you understand transformer model. That will give a big break to your career, your career, and you'll definitely get a job. So I am saying, but simple, very simple terms, it's a transformer, but this transformer itself is a big topic. So understand what is transformer and what is the attention is all you need in the paper. You have to study. That's a task for everyone. I'll tell Badal, I'll tell Srinivas sir. If everyone didn't start, make sure everyone studies that paper and understands what is there in that paper. Okay, so that is the base of transformer. Okay, so this is that's one sentence I gave. So here there is a sentence called, the animal crossed the street because it dash, because something it is the meaning of it, what will be the next word after to it, decided by transformer by looking into what are the words around me, and then it will guess the next word. Basically, it's a guessing. Anything it does is, it's a computer. It guesses the next word, guesses the next sentence, giving the output so nicely, because it is trained on huge billions of data. But the data by on which it is trained is on this technological transformer. So in the technology term, in this case, if it goes to transformer keeps all animal related terms in one place. All their vectors stayed in one place. The cross related, any words related to cross, they kept in another place with a different term. Street related words in one place. So this is how the logic is built, and that logic is almost for everyone to understand, that what is self-attention mechanism, what is transformer, how ChatGPT works. That you guys need to understand. Before understanding, don't even use it. Then you'll have force yourself to understand what is transformer. Okay, so repeatedly I'm telling, because, and this is also another term on the um, transformer key value. We have to understand. So each word, so when cat sit in the mat, each word is assigned what I'm looking for. What is that word looking for? What is looking for? And what is my meaning, and what information I can give. So everyone has this concept of query key value. So, and that also you guys have to understand and work on it. But here I am just covering for the job, but take, are you all making note or just listening?
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Yeah, if you are making note, make a note, make a note of transformer, make note of self-attention mechanism, make note on attention. All I need is you have to Google or you have to do ChatGPT, understand, make a note what is query key value in transformer. So far, these are all the theory topics that your teacher should cover in the class. Okay. These are the extra slides I had kept, but I'm not covering that. So how self-attention, these are all theories your professors know better than me. So I'm just trying to say that you have to understand this. If not, go back to your senior, go back to a teacher. If there is special class needed, ask your professor to teach what is transfer mechanism, understand this, and that is the base of what is self-attention mechanism. All those things has to be studied in the class. So inside that transfer mechanism, there are two concepts. One is encoder mechanism, one is decoder mechanism. Your chat GPT is the decoder mechanism. Means it generates the next token, next word based on the question you ask. There is another thing called encoding mechanism. And that encoding mechanism is a different model called bot. You search, Google has got something called bot. So if you want to do sentiment analysis or anything, then that transformer encoder works much better. Okay, so if you're saying that the dash sits on mat, suppose that's the word. To guess the word dash, encoder kind of model is better. This bot model is better. But if the word says the cat sits on dash at the end, then the decoder model is better, because decoder model is popular to guess the next word. Encoder is good for fill in the blanks. That means, in simple term, if you are doing any kind of sentiment analysis, suppose there is a quiz, and answer on the quiz, then this encoder model will work better. Content generation, next best word and next sentence is better for the chat GPT, and they are good on that. So chat GPT is, you have to always remember, chat GPT is a transformer decoder model. That is the background architecture for this. You just recite it, remember it, write it somewhere, and this is the question 100% you ask they'll ask in the interview. Wherever you go for interview in your final year, no one is questioning how did you use a chat GPT. If you're coming out of college, okay, they'll ask what is it, what is the behind architecture of chat GPT. You tell what is transformer, they'll ask what is the transformer. Then these are the things you have to answer. Okay. Badal, you are there or you joined?
Yes, sir. I am.
So for you, the task is, if I'm teaching something, explaining something, I need to know they understood. Make the note, make sure everyone is studying, whether the first year, second year, third year, doesn't matter. All these terms they need to know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then, so that's all. Now let's go to now. So basically, so far I was talking about theory of uh, of the model which is behind the chat GPT. So far we explained what is AI, within AI machine learning, within machine learning deep learning, and this has to be in your mind. The moment somebody asks what is AI, explain AI, you can tell, okay, within explain AI you have machine learning, within machine learning there's supervised learning, unsupervised learning. Within that, when there's more complex case, image related, those are deep learning. And within deep learning, one section is generative AI. That generative AI concept of transformer introduced 2017. The big change happened there. And because of this cloud, ChatGPT, Gemini, Llama, everything came after that. So that you just recite it, remember it, keep by heart. You should have these things. Okay. So now here I'll keep more interactive. What are the, apart from Gemini, or what other tools you know? I'll keep on backside. This, at least I need 5 answers. If you are 25 plus students, at least 5 people should answer what are the LLM tools you guys are using. That way I know you guys are listening. I'm not on talking one-way talk. So, Hare Krishna, what are the tools you know?
So, sir, for personally, for doing the coding related tasks and using the model like the Claude and the
No. I'm
Copilot that
saying what
has
are
integrated.
I'm saying
Yes,
what are
sir.
the tools you know, like ChatGPT. What other tools you know?
My for making presentations and
Okay.
for image generation and all things, the Gemini APIs and the Gemini LLM. These
Okay.
are the tools.
Anyone else? Anyone else who is
There,
using, who
there,
are
there
always
are
using the
other
tools?
there are other LLM tools like Claude, Gemini, then ChatGPT, Perplexity, and
Perfect. For
DeepSeek.
yes, sir.
perfect. What is your name? Sorry, your voice is very clear. Who is this?
So myself, Jitu Devnath, sir.
Who is that? Sorry, Jitu.
Jitu Devnath. Jitu.
Okay. Jitu. Okay, Jitu. So Jitu, yes, your voice is very clear. I think you are in front of system. So perfect. So you told me Perplexity. You told me ChatGPT. You told Gemini. These are all the tools. And the major shift came when the DeepSeek came. So DeepSeek using architecture called MOE, mixture of experts. Make a note of it. When once DeepSeek came, there is a big shift in the market. Okay, everyone started using the architecture which was behind DeepSeek. So make a note. DeepSeek is a Chinese-based company. Their technology was mixture of expert, which is a combination of transformer, and that made a major change. Everyone started using whatever DeepSeek was using. Perfect answer you gave, and the understand the technology behind DeepSeek. Go back to ChatGPT, go to DeepSeek, ask what is the architecture behind DeepSeek. It will say MOE. Understand what is MOE, mixture of experts. Make a note and understand that. Okay, so that's what uh, we. So out of that, then there some of them are another frontier models. Frontier models means you have to buy it. Like it's not open source. You cannot see the code. Claude, GPT-5, Gemini. These are not open source. Either you buy it, you either use for free. You are using the free, but you cannot see what is the code behind it. And the corporations they buy pay. So they're called frontier models of closed source. You cannot see the source code. But the Llama, there's something called Llama 4. There's called Mistral, Gamma. There is Gamma 4 Chem, Quen, DeepSeek. These are open source. You can get the code. You can download your laptop. You can look into how the code is written. You can train them. You can change in office. So those are the things. And then there are some domain specific that is related to medical. Those are very specific. You don't have to worry for that. But understand what is frontier models, what is open source model. As a student, you should all experiment on this model. So Llama, Mistral, Gamma, try to download on your laptop or use some tools. I'll tell what tools to use. Always make your hands dirty. Always keep experimenting. And on market is very competitive. I know, sir. I mean, like how I don't know how much you covered in your college. Coming from IGIT in our time used to be very difficult. People didn't know what is IGIT 35 years back. Now you guys are advanced a lot. So you have to be on the forefront. So yes, understand what is frontier, what is open source, and how to download, where to use, work on that. Okay. Now I'll tell you completely practical where you should get this. Here I'll ask how many of you heard Hugging Face? Have you any of you heard of Hugging Face? Here or no? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
You know it, right? So if you know
Yes,
Hugging
sir.
Face, yeah, everyone should create their account. All the models, then I'll share my screen I'll go to my Hugging Face screen, so that way you'll know what is there for everyone to understand. If you are first year, second year, if you start experimenting now on Hugging Face, here is Hugging Face. What is that? It has all the models. You search, you want to look for text generation model, click on text generation, it will show which are the popular models. And most are free models you can download, okay, and experiment on your laptop. If you want to use some test data, you can click on data sets. So everything is here. You can see all the models. You do some video, then go back to models, and you ask her, let's say you want to, what are the best text to video model. So it will show, okay, out of this, these are the models which are available. Okay, and what is this 2B, 5B is a billion. How many billion parameters they're using? So again, here also, I'm not just teaching. You go back and understand what is Hugging Face, what is there in Hugging Face, how can I use the Hugging Face, and how can look on the. So inside that, let's say you want to use a transformer. I explain what is transformer. Click on transformer, where you can use the transformer. So start using your Hugging Face account, create an account, and start understanding what is Hugging Face. Okay, so coming back here, I explain what is Hugging Face, and then Google Colab. How many are using Google Colab? Again, next question.
So I am using Google Colab, sir. It is just like
Perfect.
Jupyter Lab.
Correct. Yeah. So if you know, everyone knows. Whoever is knows, knowledge sharing is best. Keep your own group and share with everyone.
Sir,
Almost everyone
namaskar.
should create.
Sir, ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରେଟ କରୁଛି ସାର୍।
କି
ଆରେ
କହିଲେ?
ବାବା ତମ 70 ପିଲା ଭିତରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା ମାନେ 4-5ଟା ପିଲା ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଇଏରେ ତ ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ କଣ କରୁଛ ରେ ଖାଲି ଶୁଣୁଛ?
ସେଇ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି କି ଶ୍ରୀନିବାସ ସାର୍ କି?
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ନମସ୍କାର ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ମେଡିକାଲରେ ଅଛି ସାର୍
ହଁ
ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି।
ଠିକ ଅଛି ମାନେ
ହଁ
ବାଦଲ ଅଛି। ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତମେ ଯଦି
ମୁଁ
ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ ନ କରିବ ମୁଁ ନେକ୍ସଟ
ହଁ
ମୁଭ କରିବିନି, ତ ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରିବିନି ତମେ what stage
ହଁ
you are. So everyone has to be interactive.
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ସେ 4-5ଟା ପିଲା ହିଁ ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି। 70 ପିଲା ଅଛ 4-5ଟା ପିଲା ପଚାରୁଛ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ମାନେ ଇଟ ଇଜ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଞ୍ଜ। ଆରେ ପିଲା ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ ବି ଟିକେ କମ ଫରୱାର୍ଡ।
ପ୍ଲସ୍ ତମେ କୁହ ଯଦି ଜାଣିନ, ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କହିବା
ହଁ
ମିନିଂ ହିୟର, ମୁଁ ଟିଚ୍ କିଛି କରିବିନି, କାରଣ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତମେ ତ ପ୍ରଫେସର ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଦେ ଆର୍ ଭେରି ନଲେଜେସ୍ ଏଣ୍ଡ ଥିଓରି ଦେ ୱିଲ୍ ଟିଚ୍।
ନା ନା
ମୁଁ
ସାର୍
ଏଠି ଖାଲି କହୁଛି
in the industrial interaction program sir it is nice program ମାନେ ମୁଁ
କରେକ୍ଟ ସେଇଟା
ସବୁ ଦେଖୁଛି ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ କରୁନି କାହିଁକି ନା ମେଡିକାଲ ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବାନ୍ସ ହବ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ କରୁନି ବଟ ମାନେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଅବଜର୍ଭିଂ ଅଲ୍ ଦି କଣ୍ଟେଣ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ବି ଶିଖୁଛି ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କଠୁ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସେ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିଲି ଯେ ତମେ ଏଇ ଟର୍ମ ଗୁଡା ନେଇକି ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କର। ପାଠ ପଢିବା ଥିଓରି ଆଜି ନହେଲେ କାଲି ପଢିବ, ସାର୍ ବି ପଢେଇ ଦେଇ ପାରିବେ, କ୍ଲାସ ପଢିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉ ମୁଁ ଟର୍ମ ଗୁଡା କହୁଛି ନେଇକି ନିଜେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କର। ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିକି ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ କୁହ କି ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ କର, ନିଜର ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଆରମ୍ଭ କର। ଏନିଥିଙ୍ଗ ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଆସ୍କ ମି, ବଟ୍ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଟେଲିଂ ମାର୍କେଟରେ କଣ ଦରକାର ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ତାଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛି।
ହଁ ଏ ମାନେ ପିଲା ସାର୍ ଏଥର ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି କମ୍ପିଟିସନରେ। 5-6ଟା ଗ୍ରୁପ ମାନେ ଅଲମୋଷ୍ଟ 30ଟା ପିଲା ଆୱାର୍ଡ ପାଇକି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି। ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କଲେ ସିନା ହବ, ଖାଲି ବେଗଡୋର ରହିଲେ କଣ ହବ।